All right, today we're talking about literal equations, and this is going to be our last section we cover in this first little unit of solving equations. So we will most likely be taking a quiz over this middle of next week, so just FYI. Today your title is literal equations. Literal equations are equations with more than one variable. So they have an x and a y, for example. We can isolate any variable, but the problem needs to tell us which one to isolate. And then formulas are the most common type of literal equation. Okay, so you want to pause and write this slide down before you move on. So for our first example, here we have m minus n equals 5, and they're telling us that they want us to solve for m. So I'm going to highlight m. That's the one we want to isolate. So I need to move this in. So I'm going to add n to both sides. And we'll have m equals 5 plus n. And then we're done. 5 and n are not like terms, so we can't combine them. This is our answer. We just rearranged it. All right, here we have k equals 3xy plus b, and we're solving for b. So I'm going to highlight b, and they're connected by addition, so I just need to subtract 3xy, this whole term, from both sides. So you're going to have k minus 3xy equals b. Or you could have also had negative 3xy plus k if you wrote it the other direction. But that minus should be in front of your 3, and then k is positive, so it's a plus in this case. Both would be counted correct. Negative 7 plus p equals 1. Solve for p. I think this was supposed to be an L, not a 1. So we'll make it a capital L just for clarity's sake. So negative 7, we are trying to isolate p here. So to get rid of a negative 7, you add 7. So L plus 7, or 7 plus L, because you can flip addition. Negative 4p plus q equals r, and we are trying to solve for q. So this negative 4p we can move by adding 4p. So you get q equals r plus 4p, or you could do 4p plus r. That would also be correct. All right. A minus 2bc equals d, and we're solving for a. So I'm going to add 2bc to both sides. So you have a equals d plus 2bc, or 2bc plus d. That would work also. All right, solving for n. To move 3m, since it's positive, we would subtract 3m from both sides. So you get n equals p minus 3m, or n equals negative 3m plus p. These are equivalent. All right, last couple. Mn over k equals x, and they want us to solve for m. So this one's more than one step. First thing I'm going to do to get rid of this divide by k is multiply by k. So you have mn equals xk, and then we can divide by n on both sides. So m equals xk divided by n. And none of these are like terms, so you just leave it that way. 2xm equals p, our x, and they want us to solve for f. That can't be right. There is no f. Let's change that to p. We're going to solve for p. So I'm going to divide. These are all connected by multiplication. So I can divide by Rx to get rid of those. Now you see here, R divided by R goes away, X divided by X goes away. X divided by X on this side will also cancel because those are like terms. So we're going to be left with 2m over R equals P. All right. Your assignment today is actually on Canvas. It's a little, it's set up as a quiz, but it's just a worksheet that I've made into a quiz on Canvas. And you have unlimited attempts at it. So you can do the whole thing and check it. It'll let you know which ones you got wrong, and then you can try it again to get a better score. So kind of similar to Delta Math, but it shows you at the end which ones are wrong.